Hello and welcome to Wingin, and welcome back to another game of Major League Wingspan. We're in the regular season here. We are just about at the halfway point. This is our 15th game out of the 30 regular season games we have to play. So yeah, let's jump into it and let's see what we can get to at the halfway point of the season. So going second in this game, I saw that white stock in the tray. We'll see what we've got in our starter hand to try and counter that. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Do have this black stock, which I do like. I think there's potential there to do something with that. And yeah, maybe some nice cheap brown powers, Osprey, Strike Thrush. Happy with those as well. So all the bonus card. Impact as well. Probably not, but Endangered Species Protector, I will always happily grab that. But yeah, as I say, probably going to see that white stock picked up. My opponent's got the food for it, so yeah, I think there's something I can do here. I think there's something I can do here with these birds. I certainly like Black Stork. Getting that in round one, and getting 2 eggs each round is very, very nice. So I think I will go with that. Use the Osprey as the wetland birds, the primary one at least. Try and get some food and some cards at the same time, and obviously use some of that of this Black Stork. So I think we'll lock that in. Obviously, as I say, keep Endangered Species Protector. Hopefully, non-controversial pick there. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. Not going to be massively enthusiastic about giving too much free fish to my opponent, but I think needs must here. We're going to need to see what we can get, courtesy of some digging. So yeah, we've got at least brown powers in the main 2 habitats, and I'll say Strike Thrush. This can do a job. This can work out sometimes. I'll be hoping it does here, because we are certainly going to need it to. So yeah, I'm sort of considering actually maybe. Well, no, my opponent looks like they're probably going to take food soon. So yeah, I might just play this Strike Thrush just because there is nectar there. I want to be ready to take it if I can. So yeah, I will spend the worm. I'll keep the nectar for now for some flexibility. Yeah, maybe then play the Osprey. I want to be ready for tray resets. This is the thing. When you're up against White Stork, got to be ready for tray resets. I wasn't ready for feeder resets though. Master Latway's got it, so fair enough. Okay, well we still get our food. We still got our nectar. Come on, Strike Thrush. We'll take 1 rat, and I think I will keep that for now, just to give me the option. Maybe play more birds. Yeah, maybe spend it resetting this tray, our cells. But yeah, that lapwing, that's such a nice play early on here, and the Hawfinch is going to help things out as well. So 2 nectars there. I might just take these. I think if there's nectar there, I want it. I don't want my opponent to have it. Shame no rats from that Strike Thrush. But yeah, we'll do Osprey now. Start taking some cards, and honestly, I could see myself grabbing that Ibis, grabbing just something to play next to this Black Stork in the wetlands. Get 3 birds there so I can get the necessary eggs. We're going to forget about this first end of round goal. Not really a priority of mine. Rather get the Black Stork in, get those eggs, get myself set up, ready for the rest of this game. So yeah, a lot is going to depend on this early card draw for both players. I think we'll see what yeah, my opponent can maybe look at adding to the White Stork once it's gone in, and yeah, what those tray resets are going to get to. I'm sort of assuming it's going in the grasslands. That feels like my baseline here, to play White Stork in the grasslands. I think if it was going to go wetlands, you probably wouldn't put Lapwing down in the wetlands. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, Osprey's in for us. And as I say, Ibis is very tempting to just grab that, and then lay eggs, play the Black Stork and the Ibis. So there goes White Stork. No surprise. And yeah, let's go. We'll take 1 off the top. Okay. Honestly, Stellar's J, don't hate that either. Don't hate that as an option. So maybe I could switch it up, go in the forest, play Black Stork, and Stellar's J up there. I certainly could see that working as a nice option. So yeah, I think in that case I'll go off the top. Okay, Pukeko, that's also a very nice option. So yeah, happy with that. And yeah, let's give out the fish. I think I'm going to need it. I think I'm going to need all the support I can get in terms of playing these birds early on here. So, yeah, I think what I'll do, I think I'm going to lay eggs. I'll do Black Stork, Stella's J, and then maybe next round, maybe then I take food, use that to get the Pakeko in, and then I can keep going in the wetlands, score points, get some food, and see what comes my way. So, first tree reset there. Not anything great coming up, which is a relief. But yes, time to get this going. So I think probably, how do I want to play this? I think maybe let's do one nectar here. It's always good to get on the board early on the nectar scoring. So we'll do that. And then I can spend, I guess, a fish and a rat here, and then 3 nectars here. Keep the fish left over. And then, yeah, spend hopefully some of that on Pakeko next round. And okay, it's not just the tray that's going to be reset, it's the feeder as well. The European bee eater's got in, so that's not a bad option here to get a bit of food with the cards as well. But I say it's going to be Black Stork here, so we'll do fish and rat. Well, actually, let me think about this carefully. I'm just worried that something great's going to come up in the tray, and I'm going to need to hard pivot and pick that up. So maybe let's do nectar. We'll do nectar fish, and then worst case scenario, something comes up that I have to go and pick up, and I only lose 2 nectar instead of 3. So it's unlikely. I think, yeah, it would have to be a very, very good tray reset for 2 strong birds to come up. But my opponent is obviously only going to be able to get 1. So we'll see what that situation is going to present. But yeah, I think it would have to be something really good for me to sacrifice 2 nectars, sacrifice the egg that I'd be getting from the Black Stork. And yeah, okay, nothing too good there. I'm sure they'll take the Golden Eagle, I would imagine. Maybe the Bowerbird. No, they have taken the Eagle. Sensible play. We'll get our own play in here, which is going to be Stella's Jade. Actually, doing it this way, I can keep the rat, which is more valuable. I'm going to have plenty of fish coming through from the Osprey, so don't need to worry too much there. And here we go, 2 eggs. Black Stork doing the job for me in this early game. So obviously lose the end around goal. That's fine. We come into the next round. Okay, we've got a turtle dove, so I'm definitely grabbing that with Endangered Species Protector. No questions asked. So happy with that. And yeah, do I still keep giving the fish out? I kind of have good food access, so I may skip it. I may skip it this time. Just prevent too much food going my opponent's way. Unfortunately, we do then reveal Australian Raven, but I mean, if they're going to leave that, I'll take it. I imagine the eggs might be laid here, and that Raven is going to go, but yeah, that certainly is a good one with our bountiful food access. Oh no, that was 2. That was 2 feeder resets. So actually, Hawfinch missed, which is great, but we get the Raven as well, which is also great. So yeah, I'm definitely taking that here. Very, very nice find. Do I now give the fish? Well, maybe I do, because every food is a point here. So we'll do it this time. Western Yellow Wagtail makes an appearance. So if we go for lots of bonus cards, maybe that could be an option for us here, but won't count for Endangered Species Protector, sadly. Despite, unfortunately, what many people seem to believe. So we've got our plan here. I think, yeah, we'll be doing, I'll say, Pakeko. Get that in. That's going to help for some eggs. It's going to help for this end of round goal. And I think the turtle dove will as well. I think playing that is going to be nice. We'll choose the egg, get it down on a platform nest, and we'll give ourselves a chance here up against this grasslands, which now has Golden Eagle in the game. So yeah, I think let's go take food. Grab these 2 fish. I think probably this bush lark. I'm not going to be playing you, so get rid of you. Grab ourselves a nectar. Grab ourselves a seed. Definitely going to keep that. And come on, Strike Thrush. Disappointing, but still lots of time left in the game. So yeah, get some more rats, get some caches, hopefully, from that bird. So 4 turns left. Probably want to get the Pakeko in first, and then maybe I think about taking food, playing the turtle dove, and yeah, seeing what that bonus card has in store for me. So opponent going back to the forest, taking more food. It's time. Yeah, it's time to do Pakeko. So again, spend one of those fish that we don't necessarily have great usage for at the moment. I could play the skimmer. I'm not sure I want to. Not the best bird in ordinary circumstances, but when you're up against this bee eater that's going to be constantly resetting the feeder and just leaving, you know, at most 1 dice outside, it's just not going to be an option worth considering, worth exploring here. So I think we'll leave it for now. And yeah, we've got better things to be getting on with. So speaking of better things, Prospheria goes in. I'd like that. Nice play. So that is going to help for the centre round goal as well. We'll have to consider maybe laying eggs here. That could well be a good option. But yeah, Skibber, we'll get rid of you. Hopefully get some more nectar on the reroll. We do. We'll be taking that as food. There we go. Shrike Thrush. 2 rats coming through this time. So I think I might cache these this time because I've already got a couple of rats. And yeah, maybe that's the play, is to use this as a caching forest engine. Maybe from round 3 onwards. And just use the food that we're gaining normally as the food that is going to go on the Raven. So yeah, not bad at all. And yeah, we'll do Turtle Dove and then see. I mean, if laying eggs is going to be worth it for the inner goal, I might be tempted. But equally, it's only 2 eggs. Whereas I know I can get that from the Black Stork. I know I can draw some cards and get more eggs that way as well. So lots of food being gained. We've actually not seen eggs laid at all for my opponent this round. If I had to guess, they're going to play something now and then lay eggs. We're also going to play something. Turtle Dove going in. Can we get a good bonus card? We can. Ecologist. I'm happy with that. That's a very nice one. So yeah, we'll get our egg, and that is definitely going to score points. I'm hoping for at least 6 from Ecologist. So yeah, 2 nice bonus card pulls. If we're going to have a chance up against what's looking like a nice Grasslands engine with this White Stork at the centre of it, we're going to need all the good bonus cards we can get. So Red Vented Bulbul's got in. That's an interesting play. Do not see that very often, but they do have the berry. So you are going to lay eggs. Is it worth me laying eggs here? This is the question. I think it's basically taking 3 points off my opponent. So it's a 5-point turn. Do I necessarily need these eggs? I don't think so. But I think it is worth doing. So we will get those down. And yeah, just at least create a little bit of pressure. I'm sure my opponent would lay eggs here anyway, but just at least gets us on the board, gets us a tie for the centre round goal, where we may struggle in the others. I think food costs to play birds. We're going to have to work hard for that one. We need to find some nice big birds to play. Raven would have been nice. Good thing my opponent didn't grab that. Didn't come up with the White Stork. So we'll use our Black Stork and get our eggs. Very nice. And yeah, get that tie on the end of round goal. We come into round number 3. And okay, not a good tray, which is fine by me. So yeah, I think I'll be drawing cards, seeing what comes through. I will be tempted to play this Raven in the wetlands just to give myself the chance of those tray resets, but for now at least. Let's go off the top. Blue Throat. Okay, well, it is big points. I don't know how much free food I want to give away, but we may play it anyway. Tree Sparrow, I don't think I will be playing here. And oh, do I want to give out the fish? I think I do. I don't know. I think I have to play risky here because I'm up against a much, much better setup than me. So I'm going to need... Yeah, I'm going to need risk taking. I'm going to need a little bit of luck, a little bit of fortune. So let's throw the fish out. Let's do it. See what that can do for us. So yeah, I think now we're going to go grab some food. Eagle Owl is a very nice end to that engine. So strong predator power, strong point scorer. Very nice looking grasslands. Let's grab a couple of nectar, throw the sparrow. We get another nectar, which is great. And yeah, I think I'm going to start caching here. I think I'm definitely going to start caching. So we get 2 points there. Very nice. And yeah, I think Blue Throat, chucking that down in the wetlands here. And then maybe using that food to reset the tray, see what else we can get through. And it's got a lot of egg space as well, so it's a nice one to put next to Pukeko as an adjacent bird. We shouldn't need to worry too much about egg space throughout the rest of this game. So that is a bee to miss, which we love to see, always. A bunch of nectar coming up, but not the right time for me to go and grab it, unfortunately. But yeah, not Not the super duper amazing birds coming up from my opponent, which is fine. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I think I will actually do it like this. Keep one nectar so that I can have flexibility. Play the raven and definitely clear off these egg spaces upstairs. Give room for the black stork to lay eggs these next 2 rounds. I can offer me the challenge with that bird, but it's done pretty well here. We're going to get the full 8 eggs, I imagine. And that is just helping so much here. Not having to go and lay eggs, being able to spend those turns, drawing cards, taking food, playing big point birds, and I'm hoping for some more bonus card birds because this is such a high ceiling Endangered Species Protector, but we need to actually find the bonus card birds in order to meet that. So Prostitute Warbler's not bad. Great Adjutant ain't bad either. I think I might go with that. It certainly could be a good opportunity to copy a bonus card. I'm trying to work out what there could be over here. Could be a Rodentologist. Could be a food web expert. One of those would be good for me, the other not so much. So we'll be crossing fingers for Rodentologist. Yeah, Adjutant. That's a nice play, and it's very flexible on the food cost, so we can certainly work with that. I think I will skip. I think I will skip this blue threat, at least for now. There is an opportunity maybe to give out food that my opponent wouldn't necessarily need, but yeah, I don't know. I've got what I need for the Adjutant, for the Raven. It does feel risky. It does feel risky to just give them all this extra food, so I think we'll skip that. Take the egg. I think we will skip this as well. There's maybe a case to be made to, as I said before, go for the risky play, go for the throwing the food around, but I don't know. I know what food I need for these 2 birds. I'm going to play them. And I think as well, with this food cost of play birds, extra food that I give my opponent is only going to help them play big point birds like that. So unless this is a 1 food bird, which I think we know that it's the Prostitute Warbler, because I think that was just picked up now. In that case, we can go ahead and tie the center round cross. So I think, yeah, Grassless Nectar's gone. Not going to do anything there. But I think I do still need to spend the fish here because I need to keep the nectar for the worm on the raven. So let's do that. We'll clear off like so, I think, because yeah, we'll be okay with the Shrike Thrush. And Great Adjutant, honestly, not a bird I play often. I'm basically only playing it because I've got Endangered Species Protector. I'm going to get 3 extra points just from playing it. And yeah, we'll make my opponent think a little bit more carefully maybe about the bonus card situation in terms of playing more of those birds later on in this game. But for now, it looks like they're laying eggs, which makes sense. We'll be chucking down this Australian Raven, which again is going to be nice. Big point bird. It's going to help for the bonus card Ecologist. And we should be caching. We should be caching 5 food on that, hopefully without too much issue at the end of the game. So, my opponent laid eggs. No surprise. Time to play. Yeah, this Raven. So we'll get you in, and yeah, take an egg off there. So, a couple of yellow powers coming in. We're not going to see benefits from those yet, not till the game end, but hopefully we'll get some good points there. So, nice tie on the end of round goal. We come into the final round. Do we have anything good? Well, we've got a large bill crow, which honestly it's not a bad option. I could certainly get some usage out of that, even at this late stage of the game. So let's start by taking off the top of the deck. Okay, Australian Magpie. That might be a yellow power too far for me in this game. But yeah, large bill crow. I think I'm going to take it just to give myself an option. Now you definitely need food because I know you want to play. What was it? That Prothentry Warbler. That is expensive. I think I keep skipping. I think I keep skipping here. There's a case to be made to maybe take the food for the crow, play that in the forest, and then take food a couple of times, or even play it in the grasslands and lay eggs a couple of times for the Ecologist. Get the 3 columns in there. But for now, at least I'll skip. For now, I will skip, and I'll see. Yeah, if one more turn drawing cards, I think, if that's going to get me anything better, and if not, then we'll see. Because honestly, I mean, I could actually play this Magpie. I do have the eggs available for it, so that would be another 4 points. And if my Rodentologist senses are correct, then we could well be picking up some additional points through that copying of the bonus card. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think one more turn drawing here is going to be necessary. You're taking food. So yeah, that looks like it's going to be the Warbler going in. So what can we get? Whooping Crane. Excellent. I will take that. Thank you very much. We like to see you. Blythe's Hornbill as well. Okay. Might be a little bit too late. We actually don't have a cavity nest, so maybe not going to work quite as well as I had hoped. But yeah, we are now going to need we are now going to need food. I do want to play this crane. That's going to need food, and then maybe I take food twice and get the remaining food for the Australian Raven caches. But yeah, I think Whipping Crane's got to go in. So let's give out. What are you probably not going to want? A berry. Let's give you a berry. And then Pukeko, sure, you can go and lay there. So we'll take the fish as well. And yeah, 2 more turns. Taking food will get us up to 8 food in total, which is 3 for the Whooping Crane. And then, yeah, 5 for the Raven. So not too shabby. We're squeezing what we can out of this board, out of this setup. We may need a big Shrike Thresh reroll to help us out. And as I say, maybe a nice bonus card pull from Whooping Crane to support as well. So we'll see what that can do for us. And yeah, see what my opponent can do in response. Because I think I know what one bird coming down is going to be. But yeah, there's an air of mystery around what this White Stork is going to get. But Great Horned Owl, that's a very nice find. That's a very nice one. But my opponent, yeah, unsurprisingly, will be picking up and playing. So let's go ahead, take food. Some nectar there, which is good. We always like that. And sure, we'll take a worm here because then I can definitely get the cash here from the J. No rats though for the Strike Thrush, so that's unfortunate. And alright, through onto our turn once more here. There goes the Promontory Warbler. And as I say, it looks like probably we are going to see that nice big point. Yeah, Great Horned Owl coming in. The Forest, which yeah, is going to ruin the nectar score for us. But there's not much we can do about that really. Although, having said that, there is maybe something I can do, which I don't often do, which is spend nectar to reset the feeder here. So I think it's worth doing. I think I'm going to do that because it will get me a tie. So it costs me a food, costs me a cash on the Raven, but it will get me a tie up in the Forest Nectar. So we'll do that. We're going to get the nectar back anyway. And yeah, let's ditch this Forster's turn. We'll take this one as a seed. That should leave us, yep, with 3 nectars. We'll take the cash there. Come on, Shrike Thrush, please. We'll take it. We'll take it. One extra rat coming through at this stage of the game is certainly not bad. So yeah, we'll be Whooping Crane. Last play, and we're taking the gamble. You know, we know we're going to be getting points from endangered species. But we're taking the gamble, hoping for, yeah, Omnivore, in all honesty, would be huge. And Whooping Crane does have a habit of drawing Omnivore right when you need it. So I'll cross my fingers and maybe we'll get the luck needed here in this situation. But are we going to see Owl come in? Not yet. I'm going to see eggs being laid. And maybe a different option. But even if it's going to be a what and play here, yeah, nothing better is coming up. We'll be able to compete on the nectar there, knowing that this Whooping Crane is about to go in. So, moment of truth. What can you get for me on this bonus card? Whooping Crane, Dive Specialist. I will take it. 6 points. That is very, very nice. So, yeah, solid find. Solid 6 points there. So, not bad. Not bad from these bonus cards. I say it's all going to come down to that adjutant. You know, what am I copying over here? If it is the rodentologist that I'm sort of suspecting it may well be, as there indeed does go the Great Horned Owl, then that could be a big chunk of points for us. So we'll take our Black Stork eggs. And yeah, not too much we could do on that end of round goal. We played most of the white powers we could. Just fell a little bit short. But here we go. Here we go into the yellow sequence. So we'll do the adjutant first. What can we get? Okay. Do you know what? That's all right. Platform builder for 4 points. Bit of a shame, Oologist, that we're we're not maxing that out considering eggs that we do have down. But yeah, this does mean I can look at my opponent's board and say, okay, you didn't max out. Oh no, you did. You did max out both bonus cards, so quite nice. That's going to be tough to compete with on those bonus cards, but yeah, we'll copy Platform Builder, 4 points, cash all of these for another 4 points on the Australian Raven. So we've done what we can. We squeezed out that extra point or two in the forest nectar. Obviously lost the grasslands, but won the wetlands, so it was points split all around there. We'll see what that's going to do. Coming to the final scores, if I'm honest, it's probably a loss here. I think a tough grasslands to come up against. Very nice, lots of big point birds as well. And as I say, we know the good bonus cards were there, but 22 for us, so we do drag things back a little bit. Obviously, eggs, so strong for my opponent. So many of those coming through. Plenty of caches for us, though. Not really much in the way of tuck cards. And yeah, we're going to lose. Courtesy of not enough nectar points. So 129 the score for my opponent and 110 for me. So yeah, not much you could do. Not much you could do up against a white stork. With a nice engine built around it. Beta, golden eagle. And even that late eagle owl did some good work. And yeah, nice bonus card finds for some solid points. So I think we did pretty well. Black stork was such a good bird there. Really, really helpful. And yeah, the late whooping crane found us a nice bonus card in that diet specialist to go with some other pretty nice ones. But yeah, not enough, sadly, here as we fall to defeat in this game. But still a fun one. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you so much for tuning in. So lots more still to come. We are at the halfway point, so more games will be coming to this channel. And if you want to see those, do make sure that you are subscribed and following along for updates. And yeah, I'll see you in another game very soon.